So on Friday, they'll get to have kind of a first look into some of the husbandry arts, the practices of what we do in husbandry and breeding, propagation of seahorses and sea dragons. And so the biggest showcase that we have is our new habitat, and that's for the sea dragons. And that's located behind me, and it shows the Weedy and the Leafy sea dragons. It's about 5,500 gallons, about 70 bathtubs of water. But I think probably the most important thing about it is that, you know, the size, it's about 9 feet deep, 18 feet wide, 4 or 5 feet front to back. It allows the sea dragons enough space to swim, that they can do their courtship and dancing ritual that they have. And what was happening, or what happens, is typically is if it's not deep enough or not wide enough, or there's not enough stimulus or, you know, dynamic flow and lighting and all these things, then they can't complete their dancing. Our goal is to create this immersive habitat where the sea dragons, they mate, and we're able to breed and propagate young. 2 species of sea dragon that you can see here, and that's the Weedy sea dragon and the Leafy sea dragon. The Leafy sea dragon is more of the yellowish green, kind of frilly, really ornate looking. And then the Weedy, or the common sea dragon, has purple stripes, sometimes a yellow tail, brown body. They're both related to seahorses, but slightly different. The sea dragons do not have a prehensile tail, so you will never see them grabbing onto a plant or holding onto the algae. But like the seahorses, the males have the babies, except on the sea dragon, the eggs will be carried on the outside of their body on their tail, versus a seahorse, which is going to be inside the male's belly. It's been a challenge. It's learning, you know, the sea dragons are relatively new to AZA institutions, and so understanding life history and needs, and, you know, you're trying to deal with what you know at the time. And so we surveyed many institutions to find out where people did have success and where they haven't had success, and then we applied that knowledge to what we have here. And really only a handful of institutions have ever had any breeding success with the Weedy sea dragon, and no success with the Leafys.